This is our 1969 Dodge Charger RTSE. This is a really rare car. It's got the T5 copper, which is just beautiful. The pre-paint has been done on the car. You see the little primered areas. That's where, after the pre-paint, we were able to see little imperfections or flaws, like in this particular case where this large area is here. I don't know if you can see it. But down through here was a little wavy, so we had to block that out. And when we blocked it out, we broke through the pre-paint. That's the kind of things that you'll see when you're doing the upper end paint job where you really want it to look as close to perfect as possible. We use tin foil wrapping around things like hinges because it's easier than masking them off with paper. Another area where we had some imperfections we had to fix on it. So, but this is a factory 4-speed car. So there's not a breakdown on the RTSE 444 speed cars, but we know it's really low. Most of them are just RTs. Again, we had some problems with some door lines when we were done. They looked good before the pre-paint, but then you lay the actual color on it, you can see imperfections in it. You don't want those imperfections to show anywhere, so you have to address them at the time. That's just the way that it is. This is a all numbers matching car. The gentleman's owned it for a long time. I don't think he's owned it since it was new, but he's owned it for a really long time. So the next time we walk through here, you'll be able to see color on this car and what it's supposed to look like. All right, folks, as promised, our 1969 Dodge Charger RTSE 444 speed T5 copper bronze is painted. So Will did the base coat first, and then today he laid out the clear coat. You're going to see some orange peel in it. That's normal. It happens when you lay the paint out, especially on the side, because you don't want to put it on so wet that it flows and runs. But we can wet sand and buff it like a sheet of glass, like we do all of our cars. But boy, it's a beautiful color. So funny because, you know, until these cars really started getting the recognition they deserve, everybody wanted a red car or white car, or bright yellow car. But these were the colors that were so prominent back in the day. These and the greens and some of the horrible colors that seem to not get a lot of recognition, but today is really cool stuff. So I'm just kind of walking around this way. You can see everything, the way it looks right now in the booth. Of course, we'll cut it with 800, then 1200, 1500, 2000, go to 3000, and then we can start buffing on it. Once we have all the buffing done, then we can begin the assembly stage. So it's going to be a really nice one. It's a black vinyl top, black Bumblebee 4-speed car. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So there you go. Graveyard Carz style.